Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some interesting PlayStation news. The first topic in the video comes from PlayStation Universe, where the headline reads, Epic Games and Sony are working to resolve input delay in Unreal Engine PS5 fighting games. Epic Games has revealed that it is working with format holder Sony to help iron out input delay for fighting games on PS5 that utilize the Unreal Engine. Anyone who has played a fighting game online will know just how much input latency and online lag can affect the experience. Landing combos can become near impossible due to a poor connection, with the time between your button input and executive notably laggy. Tekken 7 is one game that's powered by Unreal Engine and has a frequent player online. I can only reiterate just how frustrating lag can be. Okay, so it's a PS4 game, but the issue remains all the same. Certain characters, in particular the Mishimas, can prove very difficult to play unless you have a 5-bar connection. When execution becomes paramount to unlocking a character's best abilities, you really find yourself at a disadvantage when input latency becomes an issue. Gamers are noticing that a lot of Unreal Engine powered fighting games are coming worse off where latency performance is concerned. Fortunately, it seems that Epic Games are looking to resolve the issue. Quote, "It's awesome seeing the passion of the fighting games community and the dedicated efforts to analyze the technical nuances of various titles. We're aware of this input latency issue and are currently working with Sony to support affected developers from our side. Rest assured we'll do our best to help your beloved games shine across all platforms," unquote. Hopefully this means that titles such as Guilty Gear Strive and The King of Fighters will perform better once Epic and Sony have managed to iron out the creases. So yeah, I thought this was pretty important because obviously Sony is eventually, they want to bring 10 live service games to their platforms, and obviously all of those are going to be online games, and Sony is working really close this generation with Epic Games and Unreal Engine 5. And it seems like Sony is starting to work out the kinks for like latency issues for certain games. And obviously that's a great thing, because even sometimes in like single player games where like you press a button and then like, you want that response time to be as quick as possible, and obviously it's way more important in online games, because especially like a game like Call of Duty, a lot of times literally a millisecond can be the difference on whether or not you die or you get the kill. It's just pretty much whoever like aims down the sights faster. So latency is an issue, and apparently these games that this article mentioned has some pretty big latency issues. I have no idea. I've never played these games, so I can't really share my thoughts on these games in particular, but I have played online games where like you press a button and then it takes like an extra half a second, sometimes even a second, and that results in you failing the mission or just dying. So yeah, it's good news seeing that Sony is working on this, and hopefully they can iron it out pretty soon. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on Sony working with Epic Games to pretty much make response times quicker and to almost eliminate latency. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be going over an update for The Last of Us HBO show. Reading from PlayStation Universe, The Last of Us HBO set photos reveal key hospital scene from Naughty Dog's classic PS4 horror game. A series of fresh images from the set of HBO's upcoming The Last of Us TV show have emerged online, which seem to depict the hospital sequence from the end of Naughty Dog's post-apocalyptic classic. This location, known in the games as St. Mary's Hospital, was used by the Fireflies as a key base of operations and is where Joel must rescue Ellie at the end of the game. As you can see from the images below, the HBO adaptation of The Last of Us appears to adhere very closely to the game, although it remains to be seen if the narrative will deviate at all from the source material. From what we've seen so far from the leaked set photos though, it appears to be following the events of the game closely. So yeah, just as a disclosure, if you don't want to see these photos, I am most likely, if I can find them, I'm going to be putting them in this video. Just for those of you that want to see it, can actually see what it looks like. It's not anything like crazy. It's pretty much exactly from the actual game, which I'm sure most of you that want to watch this HBO show have already played the Last of Us game. And now the main reason why I wanted to talk about this in this video is because there was a lot of people talking ever since this HBO show got announced. People were like, are they gonna take like multiple seasons to cover the entire game? Or are they gonna do it in just the first season? Or like, how are they gonna plan out and pace the actual show compared to the games? And honestly, like, before seeing these photos, like, part of me was thinking like, I could totally see them where like the first season is maybe like, it goes like halfway through the events of the first game or pretty close, and then like the second season like wraps up the first game. Obviously now after seeing these photos, I mean, it's pretty clear now that the first season, because as of right now, that's all they're shooting, because HBO, I'm pretty sure sometime next month they will finish up wrapping the first season for the Last of Us TV show. And the fact that they're already, like, they're going to be filming scenes in the hospital, that just pretty much confirms, at least to me, that the entire first game will take place within the first season. I mean, that's not too shocking to me, but I just thought that was pretty interesting, and that's why I obviously wanted to talk about this. And so yeah, I mean, I just can't wait for the show to come out. What do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts if you've seen these set photos, and are you happy that apparently the entire first game is going to be covered in season 1, or do you feel like they should pace it out more and maybe spread it out over a second season? Moving on to the final topic in the video, we're going to be going over the release date for the upcoming Dead Space Remake. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Dead Space Remake to launch January 2023, Motive Studio announces. EA Motive Studios' highly anticipated remake of the horror classic Dead Space will be launching on PS5 on January 27, 2023, announced the developer during its livestream today. During the latest livestream hosted by Motive focusing on certain aspects of the remake, yesterday's having been on art, Motive also surprised fans with the release date. According to the developers, just about 2 weeks ago, they were able to complete their first full walkthrough of the game, a big milestone in the development process for any game and a sign a project is nearing its end. Motive also said that yesterday's stream will be the last time we see the game for a while, intending to show off a proper gameplay reveal sometime this coming October. For now though, the studio will be heads down as it described yesterday, working towards polishing the game further and making sure that it is everything the team wants it to be. And so yeah, I'm not going to read the full article, but I will leave a link down below for those of you who want to check it out for yourselves. So yeah, we have an actual release date for Dead Space Remake. It's coming out January 27th next year. I'm obviously very excited. I didn't expect it to come out so soon. Obviously it was supposed to come out the end of this year, but it got delayed to next year, and I was thinking probably like maybe halfway through next year, or maybe even like around like Halloween time next year. But as of right now, it's coming out towards the end of January, and I'm very excited. As I'm sure you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of horror. I get easily scared, but I don't know, whenever it came to me playing Dead Space, I just really love the atmosphere and just the vibe that you get with Dead Space. And so yeah, obviously I'm very excited for this remake, and this will be a day one purchase for me on PS5. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on Dead Space Remake getting a release date for January, and also let me know if you are going to be picking it up for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like and consider subscribing if you're new by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time guys, take care.